York is, oh God, how could I say that? New York is full of amazing shit, I would say that. Or New York is amazingly fucked up. I don't know, something like that. I didn't move to New York with that American dream thing. I know how much America is fucked up, and I know how much New York is fucked up in a way, and how the golden age of New York is a little gone. But I still think it's a nice place to be in. Do you know, just coming to America has been a great inspiration. When I came here for the first time 15 years ago, I was on a trip with my school, and we were doing an exchange like close to Philadelphia. So we landed in Philadelphia, first time I took the plane ever. Then we took the bus to come to New York after a few weeks. New York wasn't what it is right now. It was before all the cleanup, right? We were warned that there were some streets we would never go to, and that it was the end, but still kind of a place that was a little dangerous. It was we were very excited about it, because it was just like very different from whatever we would encounter in France. So we took I think we arrived, I'm not sure, but I think we arrived through, in my head it's from Brooklyn, but I don't think it's possible, but whatever. And I saw the skyline for the first time by crossing the bridge in the bus. All the kids were like, I got stuck to the window. When I saw that thing, that was much bigger than anything I'd seen before. I was like, I'm gonna live here one day. This is going to be my home. And here I am 15 years afterwards. I just live here, and I actually live in a building that oversees that same view that I saw when I was a kid. Yeah, I felt like that piece of, like that trip, of course, changed my life. Because if I hadn't been there, probably America wouldn't have shocked me that much. Whenever I pack my suitcase, I always have clothes for stage, of course. A couple of creator shit, and some pants and shorts and sneakers and whatever I wear on stage. What do I have? I actually have 3 vanity sets. Because I just like collect stuff, and I don't want to throw them away because I give them to people. And so I always like pack everything in like these transparent bags that they ask you to have at the airport. I actually always have books and stuff in my suitcase, because I never did a proper move from Paris to New York. Like, I've always put stuff in my suitcase whenever I was traveling to New York, and slowly, like with time, you know, over a year, like moving things from place to another. So there's still stuff in my apartment in Paris that's almost empty, but there's still stuff I need to bring in. I always have a lot of shoes for some reason in my suitcases. I love shoes, but I hate them because they take so much place in a suitcase, especially that kind of big sneakers. Like, it's retarded. I'm really a girl sometimes. No, I guess that's it. I mean, I'm very regular traveler. I mean, traveling in general is very inspiring. Like the new video, we just went to Louisiana, and of course, without revealing too much of the video, the environment that we were in was extremely inspiring, and it actually helped me write more elements of the video and try to develop it. I'm generally I haven't really used it in my work, but I'm working on some projects. But Asia in general, and precisely having recently been to Sri Lanka, something that really inspired me. I've been to a lot of temples, and I've done some 3D scanning on temples and sculptures and elements all over the place, and I'm trying to use that footage in my projections during the live, trying to distort it and trying to make that collision between past, almost that archaeologic feeling that you find there when you go in old temples, which is very emotional to me, because it talks a lot about the past and what humans build that is beautiful and slowly disappears with time. And like 3D scan it and bring it back into the future somehow, but with like artifacts, with bugs, with missing pieces. It's almost like a modern version of archaeology when you do that 3D scanning. I'm very interested in that. There's a lot of this in the next video too.